They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
When you know you have a horse that potentially can win the race, it's very exciting. And
this colt can win.
We all know in the Kentucky Derby, all bets are off at a 20-horse field once those gates open.
Here they come, and it's anybody's race.
I love discomfort. Pressure is a privilege.
The way they're coming around the turn.
It's a dream come true.
Dark Trail still holding on.
And Secretariat is on top, and he's going to take it all.
Surreal, unimaginable.
With the lead of the final 16, Forever Young, Sierra Leone is coming. These three coming down to the wire. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's a photo of the Derby. Yes! Yes!
In case you didn't know, Kenny McPeek has just won the Kentucky Derby.
Well, you just saw it. History was made today. The 150th Run for the Roses has come to a close and a winner crowned. Hello, everybody, and thanks for staying up late with us here on the night team. I'm Alex Dieterer. Kenny McPeek goes from never winning a Kentucky Oaks or Derby to now becoming the third trainer in history to win them both in the same year. Sports Director Ken Spencer and Chief Photojournalist Philip Murrell take us to the winner's circle.
An epic finish, fitting for the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby. Kenny McPeek, Brian Hernandez Jr. picking up their first ever victory in the Run for the Roses, and they become the first trainer jockey to pull off the Oaks Derby double since 1952. Kenny, how agonizing was that photo?
Not at all. I was standing next to a monitor over here, and I could see the photo. I mean, they had slow motion right to the wire, so I think I was maybe a minute or two ahead of everybody. But I felt like even watching it live that we got his head down.
It was unbelievably close, because when I got to the 16th pole, I'm like, oh wow, I'm going to win the Kentucky Derby, but my horse was running. And then when we hit the wire, those horses, they surged really quickly late, and I'm like, oh God, did we lose? Did we win? Did we win? And we pulled up at the outrider, Greg Blasey, and I'm like, Greg, did I win? Did I win? And he's like, they haven't said anything yet. And then he goes, yeah, you won. But then they didn't hang the number for like a couple more minutes. And I was like, I told him and Donna Barton, I'm like, this is the longest 2 minutes of my life. It was the fastest 2 minutes a little while ago. Now it's the longest 2 minutes.
Brian, has this weekend just been a dream come true?
This is the weekend that I don't think a Disney movie can be made of. It's unbelievable. I always dreamed of winning the Kentucky Derby. When my grandparents have a photo of me when I was 6 years old. I used to ride around in my dad's jock pants on my bicycle, telling him I was going to win the Kentucky Derby someday. So to be able to do this with Kenny and all our family here, it's unbelievable.
Even tomorrow morning we've got work to do, but yeah, it's pretty darn special.
McPeek said after the race, his Oaks winner, Torpedo Anna, will definitely not run in the Preakness. As for Mystik Dan, his new Derby champion, they'll just have to wait and see, but nothing is a given. Reporting at Churchill Downs, Ken Spencer, WHAS 11 News.
And here's what the payouts look like for picking this year's winners. A $2 bet would have netted you $39 if you had Mystik Dan winning, $16.32 for place and $10 for show. Sierra Leone in place would have gotten you just over $6.50, and show would have put you at just over $4.60. A $2 bet on Forever Young to show would have gotten you $5.58. A $2 exacta bet would have netted a whopping $258.56. While a 50-cent trifecta bet would have given you $556.92.